Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8ball, for the magic 8-ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsy Fae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, Fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon. Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her About page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8ball, for the magic 8-ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsy Fae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, Fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon. Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be
Hi everyone, welcome. How's it going? Hi Jennifer. Hi Dwayne. Hello everyone, welcome. Hi Rara, how's it going? Hi Philia, welcome. Hi Pink Angel, hello. Welcome everyone. Hi Bernard, welcome. Hi Sean. How's everyone? Hi Twin Soul. Hi Sunshine. How's it going? Hello everyone. Welcome. Hi Tammy. Hi Rayo. Welcome everyone. Hi Vanessa. Hello. Welcome everyone. Hello. Hi Ariana. Hi Girl with a Pony. Welcome. Hi April. Hi Firebird. Hi Love. Hi Matthew. Welcome everyone. Hi, hello. And Tammy, hello everyone. Welcome. How's everyone doing? Tonight you can ask any questions you want, like always. It's just general whatever questions you want to ask. There's no theme, I meant to say. If you're new here, you write exclamation mark and join with no spaces in between, followed by your question. Nightbot's not a real person. It's just a program that allows you to add yourself to a list. Yeah, I will leave a disclaimer in the description of the live if you want to check that out. I also have a link if anyone wants a private reading from me. Yeah, so I'll switch the screen so we get started. Hi, April. How's it going? There we go. Katika, hello. Hi, Nella. Thank you for everyone who's a member. I appreciate all the members. I appreciate everyone who comes every day and supports the channel. Let's see for Katika. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Katika a message? Does Katika need to know right now? Does Katika need to know right now? The Fool. So I feel like there's a new beginning, a new journey that's coming through for you, right? Taking a leap of faith into the unknown, maybe a little bit. But I feel like new beginnings, right? Taking a chance on something new or something exciting or adventurous. I don't know. I feel like you have a lot of strength and courage to take this journey. I don't know if you're just worried about what to expect. I don't know if it's a matter of romance or if it's a matter of you distancing yourself from someone because the Knight of Cups is in the dark. What's going on with the Knight of Cups in the dark? I just feel like, I don't know if this person's been giving you some mixed feelings or broken promises. What's going on with the Eight of Pentacles is in the dark too, so I just feel like there's this energy. Maybe this person's lacking focus or in a rush to move on to the next thing. What's going on with the Four of Swords? I just feel like you're needing a break. So I don't know if you're taking a break from someone or you will be taking a break from someone. The Queen of Swords is in the dark. I feel like you're tired of repeating yourself. I'm feeling that energy too. What's going on with this energy? The Swords. I feel like I don't know who this person is, but I feel like you and someone may distance yourself from each other for a while and see how things go. I feel like that may put a shift in your energy into a more positive light. Um, what is the advice for this energy? What is the advice for this energy? Yeah, I feel like it may bring you a different perspective and new things to put your time and energy into that's worth your time. It may be work, it may feel like a lot, but I feel like you could do it. Six of Cups, maybe it's a little bit tired of repeating some old cycles there a little bit, wanting to reconnect with your true self, your true soul, and seeing what else is out there. Yeah, I feel like you're done with any toxic energy that is no longer serving you anymore. 'Cause I just feel like with the devil here is just kind of an energy of you wanting to choose yourself without any guilt, and I feel like that's a good energy for you. That is what I got. I feel like you're gonna be choosing yourself moving forward in this new journey, you know? Not allowing other people's thoughts or opinions consume your mind and your energy. Love. What does love need to know right now in general? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? What does love need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? What does love need to know right now? Ooh, you have the whole world in your hands, right? I can feel that for you. He may be a little doubtful that you have the whole world in your hands, but you know. I feel the sense of completion, like you're done with something, you're ready for something new, a new chapter, a new journey, a new beginning of some sorts. I just feel like you have all the tools, all the things that you need to fulfill yourself with following your dreams, following your heart, right? The world is in the light, the rest are upside down. So I feel like you're a little bit fearful of walking this path of this new beginning. You have the Seven of Swords in the dark. So I feel like some truth is going to be revealed towards you, or some information that you didn't know was available towards you or you didn't know about before. I feel like it's going to become clearer to you. Maybe that's what's going to open the door of this new beginning, this new journey. You have the Lovers in the dark too. So I feel like it's a matter of you deciding which relationships are worth hanging on to and which ones you can distance yourself from. You know, sometimes we have relationships, but sometimes we outgrow those relationships. We outgrow those ideas and, you know, no longer valid anymore. And seeing which ones, you know, support you and which ones don't, kind of thing. And you have the Four of Wands. You may be doubting how successful this will be, but I feel like if the Four of Wands came out, there is some sort of potential, right? Let's see, what exactly is going on here for love? What is this energy? What's going on here for love with this new beginning? Yeah, something's coming to an end. This may be a little bit of Kritika's energy, so let's try this again. What does love need to know about this new journey, this new chapter? The Ace of Wands. I'm not sure if it was supposed to be in the light or the dark. I kind of feel like it was supposed to be in the light the way it flipped out. But the Ace of Wands is like planting that seed of, or lighting that fire, and what's sparking you, what's motivating you, what's going to get you going in the right direction. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. So aces, right? New beginnings, new starts. You have the Nine of Wands here. You know, you may be a little bit guarded, a little bit nervous, a little bit fearful of taking that first step, but you've been selective. Yeah. So I feel like you're moving forward, like you're growing, you're maturing. You've watered yourself, right? Your leaves are sprouting there. I feel there's gonna be some new beginnings, new starts of something coming through for you. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, right? Who doesn't love aces? Hello! Anything exciting happening for hello that her higher self will want you to know right now? We will see. For hello, is there any spirit guide gets the James Buffet? I want to kind of give hello a message. Okay, I guess this is the message they want you to have. Not too bad, I guess. Not too bad. And this one too wants to come out. So I feel like you can't see the two paths that are opening up for you. It's not just a new beginning. You have a choice of what your new beginning looks like, right? I feel like the Two of Wands in the dark, you just don't see what's coming. I feel like there's this energy of like trying to play it safe, maybe a little bit indecision of what your next steps are, what your next wants and desires are, and trying to figure out what is what, right? I feel like it is a difficult decision to choose from. You have the Page of Wands. I don't know if you've been keeping this a secret or not wanting to spread your gossip around too far, you know? I don't know. I feel like some of it is drying up like the desert here. Not quite sure what's up with that. But the Page of Wands is in the dark. I just feel like there's this energy of, I don't know if you're feeling good about it, not good, and just kind of indecisive of what you think of what's happening here. You have the King of Cups. So I don't know if someone's trying to give you some advice that is not valid, like it's not really helping in any way, or you're avoiding asking this person for advice because you feel like you already know what they're going to say. I don't know. But I feel like there is a new beginning. I feel like you're be learning something. I don't know if you're going back to school or what this energy is, but I feel like you're going to be learning something that is going to be practical, that will be helping you with this journey moving forward. So I feel like you will be talking to someone um, or learning something from someone that may help you go in the right direction because there's going to be some quick, fast, unexpected changes, right? The Eight of Wands is in the light. There's going to be some fast movement, some fast communication, and some excitement. What is going on with this energy for hello? What's with all these new beginnings for everyone, right? Like, what's up with that? The Fool, brand new beginning, a new journey you're hopping onto. You know, you're trying to hold yourself back because you can't decide, but you're not going to be able to hold yourself back any longer because you're eating swords in the dark, so you're going to free yourself from that. There may be some emotional confusion with it, but you know, I feel like it's a matter of letting this past go and seeing what new adventures are out there for you, right? The Fool. Take a leap of faith on a new adventure. Let's see, why is the Six of Cups here? Yeah, letting go of the worries, letting go of anything that's breaking your heart, and it's time to fill your heart, right? Time to mend your heart, time to fill your heart of what you wants and desires are, and take that leap of faith and put the past behind you. I don't know, that's what I got. Violet! Let's see for Violet. Is there any spirit guides that's using the Fae that want to give Violet a message? Violet is still worried about what will happen to her career life after the summer holiday. Will I really get a choice between two different options? And what's the transformation that will happen to Violet? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, fans, or fae that want to come and give Violet a message? What is coming for Violet after the summer break? Will she really have two options after the summer? What will those two choices be? I feel like after the summer, there may be a little bit of a rest break in between what you have going on this summer and in between your options that will become available towards you. Because I feel like you're going to need time to think about what options are best for you or which options you want to take. Because I feel like with the Six of Pentacles here in the dark, you know, you have to weigh your options, try to see which one is best, maybe gather some more information. But I feel like by the end of summer, you're going to know what it is. Because I feel like the stresses and the worries that you're having now will be lifted from you, right? The 10 of swords is in the dark. So all those swords are going to be removed from you, give you that sense of relief, that sense of rising above and knowing what's what. I feel like you're going to feel good about completing whatever you're completing this summer and starting a new chapter, a new beginning. I feel like you have all the tools and the skills and everything you need with you to take with you moving forward, right? That world, that sense of fulfillment, that sense of, knowing what's next, that joy, that happiness. The Queen of Swords, you may still be a little bit nervous, but I feel like you'll have a clearer mind of what that will be for you. Let's clarify. What exactly can Violet expect by the end of summer with this new chapter beginning? The Chariot, right? Moving forward in a positive light. There may be things that you're going to have to look into to get all the details, but I feel like that's what you're going to do during your rest period while you're trying to decide which path you're going to take moving forward. And that's going to get your chariot moving in the right direction, right? The Ten of Wands. It may be more work. I don't know if it's more work of like going back to school or more work with like actually starting your career or starting something that is meaningful, worth you putting your time and energy and effort into. But that's what I got. Koala, general reading for Koala. What does Koala need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Koala a message? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? Oops, they want to come and give Koala a message. What was that wanted to come through? Something's trying to come through here. Let's see what it is. Oops, I think I found it. What does Koala need to know right now? Justice. Justice is in the dark. I feel like you don't know what is fair, what is true, what is going on in your energy. I don't know if this is your current energy or if this is something that's coming up. But I just feel like with the Justice card in the dark here, I just feel like I don't know if there's been some issues going on where you're not quite sure whose side to take or what to believe, what not to believe kind of thing. Because I feel like someone's trying to take action towards you maybe, or someone's trying to persuade you in one sort of direction where you may not feel, I don't know if I trust this or not, but they are in the light, so I feel like they are being honest. They are being, um, as steady as they can be, I guess. They may be a little bit slow at committing or whatever the energy is, but, the Hermit is here, so I feel like it's a matter of not overthinking it, but kind of seeing things for what they are. Like, trust your instincts, trust your intuition. I can't stop thinking about James, keep seeing him in my dreams also. Okay, so you have the Five of Cups in the light. Five of Cups is kind of like focusing on what was, like past regrets, past losses, past sadnesses. That's kind of blocking you from moving forward. Let's see, is this energy about Koala missing James? Is this energy about Koala missing James? The world is a yes, but it's in the dark. Is it slip? Why does Koala keep dreaming about James? Why does Koala keep dreaming about James? The Ten of Pentacles is in the light. I don't know if this person feels like family towards you, or you're wondering if they could become family towards you. Because I just feel like with the Ten of Pentacles here, that, wanting to set down some roots, like wanting to settle down. This Grand card, yeah, I feel like your dreams, your passions towards them is really strong, right? You have the Strength card here. For the Four of Swords in the dark, I kind of feel like there's this energy of resolving the issue. So I feel like, I don't know if the only way to resolve the issue is if you reach out to James. I don't know if you know how to contact them or, get in touch with them or somehow to clear the air to see, see how they're doing, if they've been thinking about you too. I feel like there could be other energies too. I feel like this may be someone new trying to come through. I don't know. Who's maybe trying to get your attention as well. But I feel like you're not really giving them the time of day with the Justice card in the dark. That is what I got, though. Hi, Justin. Welcome. That's a question, right? Explanation mark joining with no space in between, followed by your question. Matthew. Emily's current thoughts and feelings for Matthew. Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Matthew a message? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Matthew a message? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Matthew a message? You have the Empress in the dark. Emily's current thoughts and feelings. I feel like whatever's going on with Emily, she's being very stubborn about it. I feel like she's not easy to open up or not easy to get close to. I feel like she does have feelings for you, though, with the Queen of Cups here, even though she's being stubborn about it. You know, the Death card is in the dark, so she doesn't want to end things, but she's not really opening up either, it seems. The Nine of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like she's a little bit unsure exactly what her feelings and thoughts are. I feel like she's trying to figure it out. Because I just feel like she, I feel like she's not even putting in the effort to really figure out what her thoughts and feelings are, really, either. Judgment is in the dark, so I don't know if she's like wanting to see how far you're gonna go to try to get her. She's just playing hard to get on purpose. Let's see what's going on with Emily's true thoughts about Matthew. The Queen of Cups and the Light too. So the Queen of Cups, is about her loving you, nurturing you, being very compassionate towards you. I guess she does want to move forward, but she's unsure of what to let go of. So I don't know if she's into you and someone else, but she can't decide who she wants to be with. So I feel like she's like, oh, what do I have to leave behind? What do I have to sacrifice in order to have Matthew? And do I really want that, or do I want to have both? Three of Pentacles. I feel like there's somebody else that is also occupying her thoughts and feelings. So she's a little bit torn, even though she has feelings towards you. Her thoughts are like, what do I do about this other thing, this other person, this other, That is what I got. HGGHH, how's it going? What does HGGHH need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? What does HGGHH need to know right now? Ooh, the High Priestess. Oh man, what's going on here, right? You have the Ten of Wands in the dark. I feel like you're releasing any stresses or worries or whatever that is, and I feel like you're ready to walk away from anything that is just feeling too much, too heavy, I feel like you're done fighting battles, and I feel like you're ready to come into your power with really listening to your intuition, really listening to your own inner wisdom, your own inner self, right? Because I feel like with the Five Swords in the dark, you're just ready to, I feel it's really starting, like you're just ready to walk away of whatever's been going on and ready to start something new. I do feel like you have a lot of options. You're trying to be very cautious about what options you have to move forward with, right? Because I just feel like with the Seven of Cups here, It's kind of like, what option do I choose that I could stick with that would be fulfilling and not disappointing and heartbreaking, right? I feel like with the Seven of Cups too, there's this energy like what are just temptations and what are real things that are coming through. What does HPGHH need to know about the Seven of Cups? The Ace of Wands, right? New beginnings. What spark of adventure you want to take next, right? I just feel the sense of you boosting your own motivation with a new ascenta, with a new spark, a new energetic force. Yeah, what do you want to grow? Two aces. Why is the Three of Swords here? What's going on with the Three of Swords? I feel like the Three of Swords is a heartbreak just because you're going to realize some sort of truth. I don't know if you're going to realize some sort of truth of some sort of conflict you had in the past. Like, oh, that's why that happened. Then that will help you let go. Yeah. Something from the past, you're going to come to a realization like, okay, I can walk away from this now. I understand what happened there, and I don't need to carry that weight anymore. That's what I want. I think there's going to be some big, profound healing for you. Dwayne, let's see for Dwayne. Will Lisa come back over tonight and give Dwayne some alone time? Any spirit guides, angels, or fae that want to come give Dwayne a message? Will Lisa come back and give Dwayne some alone time tonight? I feel like she wants to, but she may restrict herself or play really hard to get. She may like call you and try to get you to convince her even though she already wants to. So, I don't know if you're gonna play that game or not, but it seems like that's what's happening. She's gonna say that she can't decide if she should go or stay or what's her ideas, what's happening there. The Two of Wands is in the dark, so wanting to play it safe, having some trust issues, having some indecision, all of her normal stuff. The Page of Cups, she's going to want you to sweet talk her into it, right? Just looking for that Page of Cups attention to get her chariot moving in the right direction. Maybe she's going to make you go over there. But the Ace of Cups, right? Overpouring of love. So there's that. It might be worthwhile, right? What exactly is this love energy that's coming through? Magic took place, yeah, I could tell. I feel like she wants more, right? The Queen of Pentacles is very sensual, very, Let's see. Yeah, she wants you to, make the world happen, right? Yeah, she's gonna make you work for it, though. Three of Wands. That's what I got. All right. Yeah, I feel like that's what she's testing you about. Making sure that you have changed, you've matured, you're good to go. Ariana, what does Ariana need to know right now in general? Ooh, some badass success is coming your way, right? That just popped out. The Six of Wands. Let's see, what does Ariana need to know right now? What does Ariana need to know right now? The Page of Swords. I don't know if you had to tell someone what's what or what's going on with that. Because I just feel like with a Page of Swords here, there's going to be like, I don't know if someone's like checking out your vibes or like checking you out or what's going on with that. So I just feel like they're very churty, they're very curious about you or wanting to know more about you or what's going on with that. But I just feel like there's this energy of a little bit of gossipness coming through, a little bit of, I don't know. But there does seem to be some success with that, right? With the Seven of Swords. And I feel like they're gonna either confess their truth about you or confess their feelings, confess their thoughts. Probably more of their thoughts and their feelings. The star is in the dark though, so let's see. What is going on here with the Seven of Swords in the dark? I just feel like someone's gonna confess something or you're gonna rethink something. The moon is still a little bit of a mystery. So what's going on with the star energy here? Six of Swords, moving past something, right? I just feel the sense of a little bit of resistance, but I feel like overall there's going to be some transition, some moving forward, letting go of any toxic energy that may have been going on in the past. Because I also feel like with the moon energy, some truth is going to be revealed, but it's a matter of you really trusting your intuition, trusting your inner knowledge, right? Kind of thing. I feel like you're gonna be more possessive of your energy, you're more guarded, more protective of your energy, of who you're who you're gonna allow into your energy. What exactly does Ariana need to know about the Six of Wands? What does Ariana need to know about the Six of Wands? I just feel like there's gonna be a big boost of success coming your way, right? Moving forward in a positive light, overcoming obstacles and challenges. So I just feel like you're moving forward, trusting the path that you're on and gaining some sort of momentum. Yeah, you may have options, there may be limited options, but you still have options to choose from. It's kind of a matter of choosing something that you feel like you can stick with long term, that, makes you feel confident with that decision. That's when I go up. You're welcome, Dwayne. Let's see for Philia. Is there any spirit guides, sisters, or Fae that want to come and give Philia a message about Eric? Is there any spirit guides, sisters? You talked to Eric. Ooh, that is awesome. There's some movement there, right? What is going on with Philia and Eric? What are his current feelings and next actions towards Philia? Well, he seems like he's ready to communicate with you, so that's good. I feel like the talking part is good. I feel like he wants to talk more. I feel that's his feelings and next actions all in one, right? Feeling the need to talk to you, to communicate with you, maybe even see you, maybe with the Three of Wands, right? Because I just feel the sense of them feeling a little bit more social right now. Maybe wanting to meet up with you or figure out what their next moves or things are like that. But I feel like they're going to rest on it for a while first before they make any big decisions. I feel like they're done thinking about it and they know that you're offering them an opportunity to connect with you and be with you, but I feel like they're not quite sure what action they want to take. Their Knight of Wands is in the dark. So I feel like with the Knight of Wands in the dark, there's this energy of like feeling exhausted, of like overthinking. They feel like they're still kind of being defensive about it. Um, and a little bit scattered in their thoughts and their feelings. Yeah, so I feel like they don't really have any actions, but they are thinking that they still want to keep in communication with you. I feel like they don't want to be like, I feel like they feel like they're competing with you with, your husband's situation, right? The Five of Wands. Why is the Five of Wands there? Because I feel like, I don't know, let's see. Why is the Five of Wands here? Knight of Pentacles came out in the dark. Knight of Pentacles in the dark is like, again, that scattered energy, procrastinating, not sure what their plans are. King of Cups, so they have a lot of feelings for you. Yeah, I feel like he's resting on it. He's trying to make his decision, what he wants to do. I feel like he wants to continue with the communication, but I feel like he's hesitant with taking action towards you because his Knight of Wands is in the dark. I feel like he's worried about the competition that seems to be coming through here. Um, the Five of Wands. I just feel like they don't want to argue about it. They don't want, but they also want to release their sexual tension that they have with you. So I feel like they want to express their feelings. But yeah, they're not quite sure what actions to take. Because they don't want to have a conflict, you know, especially with their competition. I feel like maybe he's a little bit fearful of your husband. I don't know if that's a possibility, but I kind of feel that energy. I don't know. That is what I got though. Rayo, let's see. For Rayo, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, names, or fae? What does Rayo need to know right now? I have joined an online data analyst course. What will my experience of the course be like emotionally and mentally? Will I struggle? It's a new path for Rayo. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Rayo join an online data analyst course. What will their experience of the course be emotionally and mentally? Thank you. Ooh, the Empress. I feel like with the Empress, right? She's ruled by Venus just like you are with Libra, right? So I feel like she's very focused, very grounded, very practical in her energy. So I feel if you know, bring in some of the Venus energy mixed with from your Libra, it's kind of like you making sure that you have a steady flow of your course, like you are putting in the time. You know, you're scheduling time for rest and your mental health as well as getting your course done and stuff like that, right? I feel like it's just kind of you trying to figure out what is the best scheduling or routine for you to get yourself into. You know, sometimes when it's online, we feel like, you know, we can just do it whatever, or you know, it's kind of like treating it like you're actually going there kind of thing. You have the Fool in the dark, so yeah, I feel like you're a little bit reluctant to this new path that you're starting. You know, I feel like you don't want to take a risk on something that you know you don't feel like you would be good at long term. But being a Libra, Libras are really good in tech in the tech field, so I feel like you're gonna do great. The Wheel of Fortune, luck, timing, destiny. You know the universe is on your side with this one. Good karma, good energy there. I feel like this is the right cycle for you to be in right now. The Queen of Wands, yeah. So I feel like the Queen of Wands is also telling you, you know, you can't just be spontaneous. You need to be more grounded, more focused in your energy, right? The Two of Pentacles here, as you know, the theme of this is juggling around the course with everything else you have going on, right? How you're going to adapt to your busy schedule with all the different things that you're going to have going on. Yeah, it's the better career opportunities. Yeah, I have taken this course, but still have fears. Yeah. Yeah, it's completely new. Yeah, I feel that. It's just, I feel like the cards are telling you to be more focused on your scheduling, your routine, your flow of how this is going to go to have the best results, right? Yeah, it's a new beginning. It's a new venture, right? You're crossing this bridge, and I feel like you don't want to fall, like fail. So I feel like it's just a matter of making sure, you know, all your all your bridge is steady. The Hierophant too is kind of the Hierophant too is ruled by Venus, so it's kind of like the universe is guiding you here with being practical with your decisions, practical with your scheduling, practical with your time, especially your mental health through all of this too. So yeah, ground yourself, come up with a plan that works for you, and I feel like everything else is gonna roll into place with the Wheel of Fortune here. Here's what I got. April! Let's see for April. Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give April a message? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give April a message? that one to come through. Let's see for April. Thank you so much for your donation, too. Thank you. How does Jonathan Jordan think about April? Or feel about April? Crushed since a year. Blocked contact after beef. He travels for work. He's an influencer. Awesome. Let's see. For April. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come? Her name is Randa? Okay, Randa. So this is a message for Randa. Bill? Okay, so their name is Bill. And your name is Randa. Gotcha. So how does Bill think about April? Good morning, Bill. Oh, his name is John. Okay. Just trying. Okay. Can you write exactly what you want me to ask the cards, like, together? Jonathan? John. Okay, yeah, gotcha. I was just confused because you also wrote Bill. So that's what confused me there. So you want to know what John feels for you, right? What John feels for you right now? What he feels. Okay, so what does John feel for April right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does John feel for April right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does John feel about Randa? What does John feel about Randa right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does John feel about Randa right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is Randa's energy right now? What is her energy right now? The Hermit wanted to come out first, so I feel like there's this energy of you kind of feeling lonely, missing John, missing whatever happened there before the blocked contact. Yeah. There's the Six of Swords in the dark. So I kind of feel like there's this energy of feeling a little bit stuck, like resisting to reaching out to John, or I feel like John's also resisting reaching out to you because I feel like there was a connection. Like there was something between the two of you in the past before the blocked connection, right? And since the blocked connection, I feel like there is like heartbreak on both sides. Right? And I feel like it's just kind of like moving past whatever that was. There's a King of Swords in the dark too. So I feel like even though John thinks of you sometimes, even though he thinks about you sometimes, I feel like he's not going to take any action towards you with the King of Swords being in the dark, right? He's just kind of like ignoring the situation, even though I feel like he still has feelings. He's still heartbroken about what happened there. Yeah, let's see what is going on. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there was a really good connection there with the Two of Cups. What does Randa need to know about this energy? What does Randa need to know about this energy? Yes. I feel like in the past it could have even had like I feel like not just in the past but now too you may have like a spiritual connection, right? With the Six of Cups, maybe a past life together of some sorts, but yeah, you're not emotionally connected with the King of Cups here being in the dark too. I feel like John in general gets mood swings. I don't know if it has to do with him being an influencer or not, because I know that can happen. With influencers, there's a lot of burnout because, YouTube is like having 2 full-time jobs with less than part-time pay kind of thing. It sucks. But for the Seven of Wands in the light, let's see what's going on with the Seven of Wands in the light, because I just feel like he's defending his position, right? He's not going to take down the boundaries. He's not going to unblock you in any sort of way. Like, I feel like he's strong on that. He's headstrong on that. He's not going to give in, even though he's missing the connection. Yeah, I feel like he thinks the way you do. You probably, like, if you're thinking about him, he's obviously thinking about you, because that's just how our minds work, right? Like, if your ears been ringing, that's him thinking about you. If you, even just the thought coming in your head about him is him thinking about you too. Just like when you think about him, he gets a thought about you as well. You're just spiritually connected like that. But yeah, he's not gonna unblock you though. Yeah. That is what I got. Mood swings way too much. Yeah, I can feel that. You're welcome, Randa. April. Okay, so there is 2 Aprils. Okay, Randa and April. Gotcha. I got the 2 of you. I'm glad Randa corrected me about the April situation. Let's see for April. This is the right April this time. Not saying that you're not the right April either, Randa. It was nice to meet you. It was nice to see you. Let's see for April. I need April's energy to come in. How does Yarrow feel about April today? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give April a message? How does Yarrow feel about April today? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give April a message? How does Yarrow feel towards April today? Ooh, the Hermit's in the light. I feel like your energy is a little bit stagnant right now with the Hermit card here. So I don't know. I feel like Yarrow's energy too may be a little bit, feeling a little stuck. Because I feel like Yarrow has been thinking about you, like thinking about you a lot. And just thinking, like being stuck in his head a lot too. The Ten of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like there's some mixed emotions going on there. I don't know if they're thinking about some sort of past conflict between the 2 of you or what's going on with that. Because I feel like they're still feeling the tension, even though they're still thinking and feeling about you. Yeah, the Judgment in the dark, so I feel like they're thinking about having a second chance with you or making a decision if they should have a second chance with you or not. Because I feel like they're very possessive of their energy. Like they don't want to be the one to break the silence kind of thing between the 2 of you for whatever reason. I feel like with the Knight of Wands, they're kind of avoiding taking any sort of action. I feel like they're not really good at sticking with commitments for whatever reason. Because I feel like they're not really sure what their future plans are or what their next moves are. What's going on with Yarrow's energy? The Death card. I don't know if they feel like things between you have ended. What does Yarrow feel towards April? What does Yarrow feel towards April right now? What are their true feelings? That's what came out. So yeah, you have the Eight of Cups. So they're moving on. Like they're moving on to other things. I feel like they still have romantic thoughts about you sometimes, but they're not kind of feeding into it really. I feel like they are considering ending things or changing things up a little bit. I don't know what that is about. Probably not a little bit. I feel like they're trying to make some big changes in their life. I don't know. I don't know if the two of you have had a fight or something, because I feel like they don't really feel... They're thinking about you, they have feelings towards you, but I feel like they want to move past something. They don't want to take action. That is what I got. Debbie, how does AP feel about Debbie now? Does he miss Debbie? Let's see, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? How does AP feel about Debbie right now? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angel, or fae? How does AP feel about Debbie right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Debbie a message? What does Debbie need to know about AP's feelings? I feel like he's in love with you right now. I don't know what is going on between you and AP, but I feel like you feel like you're a good connection. You're a good person, right? The Two of Cups, right? I feel like there's a good partnership between the two of you. Maybe a potential union between the two of you. I don't know. But there's the Ace of Wands, wanting a spark of romance or a spark of opportunity with you. There's a Ten of Pentacles, happy home, happy career type of life kind of thing going on. There's a Wheel of Fortune and Light, so I feel like there's a good connection with the way the wheels are turning. The sun, the universe, sorry, I'm going to say the sun. The sun is like a lot of positive energy, a lot of happiness, a lot of contentment. But with the star here, I feel like the universe is blessing you. So I don't know if there's anything that's holding him back from expressing this towards you, because I feel like AP has a lot of love, a lot of romantic feelings towards you, and that sort of thing. Moonbeam, I think, there we go. Moonbeam seems it now. And it says you are in the queue, Tammy. Yeah, I feel like he wants to make moves towards you. I feel like he's thinking about taking action towards you really soon, Debbie. I feel like he is. I feel like he's going to express himself. Page of Wands, he's going to communicate to you what his intentions are soon, if he hasn't already. So yeah, he does miss you. He misses you a lot for sure, yes. There's a lot of love, a lot of passion. Definitely misses you. Definitely wants to figure out how to get closer towards you. I don't know if it's blocking him from coming towards you, but he's trying to figure that out. Hi, Blaze. Tammy, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. The sum of the condo council and owner and a strata manager was doing something illegal. I called them out to protect the condo corp and Satra manager trying to bully me. What does the card show that affected my email have? Let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? What does Tammy need to know about? What are the effects of her email? What effects did her email have? What effects did her email have? The Hermit. I feel like it did have some effect, right? I do feel that. I feel like they thought long and hard about what was going on with the condo council situation and all that sort of thing. I feel like they had a lot of different options. Maybe you weren't the only one who sent an email either, but I feel like they had to pick and choose which one they were going to do. So I feel like you kind of got lucky that your email seemed to be part of it. Maybe it was something that other people had commented on as well, because I feel like, yeah, there was a strong indication of what you're saying had to happen there. Um, Trying to bully you. Call him out to protect the condo corp, and Strata's manager trying to bully me. Yeah, I feel like there was. The Ace of Wands is in the dark, so it's kind of like a hot and cold type of energy. Um, why is the Wheel of Fortune in the dark? I kind of felt like money was spent that they didn't have. So I don't know if that's going to cause other future issues. Let's see, why is the Ace of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune in the dark? Lucky? No. I mean, can you see what Lucky is doing, please? Sorry about that. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. So someone took action. So someone took control over the situation. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. I'm guessing it's what you wanted, right? The Ace of Swords is in the dark. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. So there may be a slow start to this beginning, but it does seem to be like you got that success, right? I feel like doing this may interfere with something else you may figure out later down the road. But right now it's good. So, take it as a win. Right? You know how it's just, and I don't know how they're saying that if you, he was saying looking guilty, of course he was. It's because he wanted to pee on my door. He was not allowed to pee on my door. I don't recommend getting a pug. They are very cute, but very naughty. Tammy, general for Tammy. What does Tammy need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? What does Tammy need to know right now? For Tammy, you took it as a win. Yeah, you should. You should. You can deal with the other problems when they come, but for now it's a good win. You also have the Page of Pentacles, so I feel like you're gonna be getting some good news. I don't know if it's good news about money or information or job or what it is, but you're going to be getting some good news. Some practical information is coming your way with the Page of Pentacles here, right? I just feel that for you. I feel like there's a sense of you boosting your ambition, boosting your goals with realistic plans. So that's a bonus. You have the Knight of Pentacles, so things may start to get a little faster than what they were going because your Knight's in the dark there. So I feel like there's going to be maybe some resistance to changes that are coming through, maybe feeling a little bit anxious because things aren't exactly perfect, but I feel like you're going to be moving along anyways. There's a Hierophant here, so I feel like it's a matter of you focusing on what you truly value right now, what is truly important for you to focus on right now, and not to get sidetracked. I feel like an offer may come towards you, maybe an offer you're not expecting, so I feel like it's a matter of keeping an open mind about it. You may feel stubborn about it, but the King of Swords. I don't know if the King of Swords is the person who's going to offer this to you, but I feel like the King of Swords is someone who is very direct, very honest, very, wanting to keep themselves impartial, not wanting to take sides. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. Not a different question. Oh, sorry. What was your question, Tammy? I don't see another question. Sorry, Tammy. I don't see another question, but this is still good. You're going to be getting some good information. There's going to be an offer towards you. It's a matter of sticking to you know, what you truly value most. I feel like you're not really going to be changing paths or changing directions, but whatever your current energy is, I feel like there's going to be some positive moves. You know, I feel like not just your only win that you have, there's going to be more wins. That's what I got. Sorry I didn't get the right question, but it's still a very positive message. So, seems like another win is on its way towards you one way or another. Keep going. Yes, keep going. There's more wins coming. Mira, hello. Let's see from Mira. From Mira, is there any spirit guide, dancers, angels, or fae that want to come give Mira a message about David's feelings for Mira right now? What are David's feelings for Mira right now? Is there any spirit guide, dancers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mira a message? What does Mira need to know about David's feelings towards Mira? What is going on in their connection together? What is our connection together about? Oh man, I feel like your energy is really strong. I feel like you're the Queen of Wands here, right? Speaking your truth, setting your intentions, doing all the things that you gotta do, right? I feel that for you. I feel like there's a little bit of a fiery energy here with your Sagittarius energy, right? With the Eight of Wands. Oh man, Eight of Wands is Sagittarius too, right? I just feel like your energy is burning out, just wanting to have that passion, wanting to have that romance, wanting to have that deep connection, but it's just kind of like burning out and not really lighting up any stronger than what it has been, right? The sun is in the dark, so I feel like there's not really a green light going off on David's side of taking 100% action towards you. I feel like he does have feelings towards you with the Knight of Cups here, even though it's in the dark. I still feel like there are still some strong feelings. I feel like the feelings may come and go when he starts thinking about them and delaying taking any real action. What are David's feelings towards Mira right now? Is there any spirit guides, after the or fae? What are David's feelings towards Mira right now? What are David's feelings towards Mira right now? Yeah, King of Pentacles, I feel like he wants to be very responsible, very practical in his energy, you know, not really wanting to um yeah. I've just lost that energy. So I don't know where the energy went. Six of Cups is in the dark, so it's kind of like some old things may have resurfaced that maybe they're trying to work out as well. Five of Swords. I feel like even though David has feelings towards you, there's still some internal conflicts with the situation that they're struggling with letting go of. Maybe that's why things are slowing down or have slowed down or not picking up pace. I don't know. That's what I got though. Bernard! Who has a crush on Bernard? Is Bernard in the house? Let's see for Bernard. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Bernard a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Bernard a message? What does Bernard need to know right now about who has a crush on Bernard? When is Bernard moving into a 2-bedroom apartment? Nobody in the Virgo family get a crush on. The sun. The sun is in the light, but our the sun is success, all right? Happy times, happy energy. Kind of like riding on a pony energy, right? I feel that energy for you. Just sunny days, good energy, good vibes coming through. But I feel like nobody has a crush on you right now at the current energy. You know, energies are always changing. I don't know if it has to do with Gemini being in Mercury and Uranus at the same time. They're just colliding with each other. That's causing this negativity, Bernard. But I feel like you're the emperor, right? You're standing strong. You're not going to let anyone take you down. Right, I feel like there's just not a lot of romance and passion in the air right now. The Queen of Wands, you may want to watch out. I don't know if she's your Virgo friend or not, but she may be a little bit bitchy towards you, so you may want to watch that out. You know, I don't know if it's that. I don't know what her deal is, but let's see. Why is this Queen of Wands being a butt cheek right now? Eight of Pentacles in the dark, so I don't know if she's trying to take advantage of you, or if she's just a lack of focus and just scattered everywhere, trying to rush you. So I feel like there may be a little bit of a hard time at work. Yeah, there might be a hard time at work. Yeah, the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles both in the dark. So someone may try to give you a hard time, but I feel like you're gonna stand strong on it. You're not gonna let them give you a hard time. You're not gonna let them cause trouble for you, right? That's pretty cool. Narvana. Did I say that right? Narvana. For Narvana, general love reading. Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Narvana a message? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Narvana a message? Hi, how's it going? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae does Narvana need to know in love and romance and passion? Ooh. What's going on in love and romance and passion? There's too many cards wanting to come out. But there was the Three of Cups there. Any spirit guides, yesterday, or fae, what do they need to know right now? Oh man, what's going on in the love department? Let's just check in. What is the love energy coming through? Tired but learning. I'm glad you're learning. And all these love cards wanted to go crazy. We'll just see what this is. Dressing up. It says an opportunity to dress up and party times are ahead of you. Alone time. I don't know if you've been spending time alone right now to gain clarity. And then a proposal. An offer of proposals in the near future for you, and it comes as a surprise. So I feel like somebody may be coming to ask you out in the near future. I do feel that. I feel like they really push their way out because most of the cards are on the floor. And these are the ones that stuck on the table. So I do feel like there is someone coming towards you. I feel like you may be alone for a little bit longer though first. Because I feel like you're going to be up all night chatting with this person. So I don't know if you're going to meet them online or how that's going to play out for you. Because I just feel this sense with the Ten of Pentacles here. I don't know if you're going to meet them like through friends, family. I don't know how that's going to play out for you with the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like someone that you're going to be meeting or someone who's going to ask you out is someone who does want a relationship long term. I'm doing great. Yeah. You know, I feel like they're done sneaking around. I feel like, you know, the death card, they're done sneaking around. They're done defending themselves. They want something real. But I feel like they're done with all this playing games. That's why the death card is here. Who is this person trying to come forward to Narvana? Who is this person trying to come forward? Who is this person trying to come forward? The Judgment. I feel like it may be a spiritual connection with the Judgment here. Like your angels, your spirit guides are guiding you through this. Maybe they are the Page of Wands. You know, I feel like it's a brand new person. I feel like it's not someone that you met with. Yeah, I feel that, right? She's up all night there. She may be tired in the morning, but you know. I feel like you're gonna be chatting with this person. I think it's a brand new person. I feel like it was in the dark because they don't know that you exist yet. But you're gonna come to that time, right? The alone time, maybe a little bit longer, but it's coming to an end. Yeah. Someone wants a committed relationship. I feel like it's a spiritual connection too with the judgment here. You know, she's always about the spirit guides and spirit angels and all those beings wanting to come and help. Right? Yeah. Looks good. Looks good. Christine, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Thank you. For Christine, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Christine a message? What does Christine need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Christine a message? Well, I feel like the home work life balance is pretty good, so that's not too bad, or it will be soon if it's not already. Maybe after this week, I don't know. How this week is going with, Gemini doing his thing. And Mercury and Uranus doing their thing all together. They're having a little threesome up there, but we're gonna survive it, right? You have the Ten of Pentacles, so I feel the sense of you grounding yourself, making some practical moves, moving forward, being able to balance the homework life situation. The King of Wands is here, so I don't know what their deal is, but they seem very positive right now. All right. I don't feel like they're gonna make you work too hard or anything. The King of Wands, I just feel like there's this energy of them having big visions. So I don't know if they're gonna try to get you involved with their ideas or their decision making or what's going on there. You have the Empress, so I feel like you're gonna be like very grounded this week, like very connected to yourself, with the universe. Just the alignment is gonna be great. The King of Pentacles. Who's the King of Pentacles here? They might be a little bit of a butt cheek, right? They may be just a little bit too possessive or a little bit too resistant to whatever's going on. Maybe they don't want to spend the money that they should. The Five of Wands is in the light. You have the Sun. Like, there's a positive outcome with the Sun energy. Whatever this is, you're going to figure it out, right? You're going to figure out the balance. You're going to make the most fairest decision you can, right? I feel like you're going to lean more towards the King of Wands side than the King of Pentacles because they're being very bullheaded over here, overthinking and slowing you down or trying to slow you down. And they may try to start a conflict with this King of Wands here, and you're gonna be stuck in the middle. What is up with this energy? Why is Christine stuck in the middle of these two? Two of Pentacles, not being able to decide which is which, right? I feel like, this person who is very bullheaded, stubborn, resisting, you know, I feel like the King of Wands may be more entertaining right now, right? They have a more of a spark of motivation, a more of a spark of energy, more of a little bit of a wild side, maybe. Whatever you choose, I feel like it's gonna be positive. So I feel like this may be like a work type situation though. So I don't know. I don't feel like it's really like romantic. Just gonna go. You're welcome. Culture! What I need most to hear right now for culture? What does culture need to hear the most right now? Is there any spirit guide that want to come and give culture a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give culture a message? Culture, you're the Queen of Wands. You're on top of your game, right? You're coming into your powerful force. I can feel that for you, getting that badass success, right? With the Six of Wands here. With the Queen of Wands, I just feel like there's this energy of you just being more vibrant, more seductive in your energy, right? Like kind of like realizing what your worth truly is. So I feel like this is a little bit of a mix of you mixing your um Taurus energy with your, I don't know if it's Cancer or Libra energy, because I just feel like coming more into power. So maybe more of like your Taurus and Cancer energy, because Libras can be a little bit more indecisive sometimes. Because I just feel like with the Five of Wands, it's like you're just done with the conflict, you're just done with the tension, the nonsense, all that sort of thing. And I feel like you're going to put that past you. And I feel like you're going to move forward into more focus on what you need to focus on. I feel like you may even like get some recognition for it. You may get some praise for it about putting yourself out there. I feel like it may help you even heal some old wounds with the Three of Swords in the dark. Because I just feel the sense of you having an emotional release, learning some lessons, and most importantly, like forgiving yourself to move forward. The Three of Wands is in the dark. Two of Wands is in the light. So yeah, I just feel this energy of you making practical decisions moving forward, of like which path you want to take moving forward now. Because I feel like you're letting go of old things and coming into putting yourself out there a little bit more and seeing what happens. Because I feel like now you're more focused in a certain direction that you want to do alone. Because I feel like you're not going to be collaborating or working with other people. You're going to be focusing on taking this leap of faith on your own. Right? I feel like that's the path you're going to be choosing moving forward. And I feel like you have all the confidence, all the ego you need to do it too, right? I feel like you're ready for this, a new solo adventure. That's what I got. Poor Tammy, thank you so much for another donation. I appreciate you. Thank you. Poor Tammy, which will have better responses for me to report the condo manager to? His boss or the BC regulator body, as he caused significant problems for our condo corporation. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? Is there any spirit guides, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? What does Tammy need to know about? Which would be a better response for the report to report the condo manager? Would it be better to report to his boss? Would it be better to report to his boss? Or would it be better to report to the BC regulator? I just want to make sure I have the question right. Which will have the better response for Tammy to report to the condo manager, to his boss, or to the BC regulator? And okay, so I feel like that is right? So if you report to the boss, the Queen of Cups, I feel like the boss will be very compassionate, but they may take their time with getting back towards you, though. I feel like they will side with you with compassion, but they will, wait around and, take their time on that. If you report to the BC regulators, the Temperance. So yeah, I feel like neither one of them is going to get back to you quickly. They're both going to take their time. Um, I feel like the BC regulator would be more practical, more how to move forward with this in moderation, with kind of like taking your response into consideration, but also with whatever they have going on moving forward as well. And they may take their time, like weighing their options there. But I feel like they're not going to put any real effort into it, though. I feel like either one of them. Let's see. Which one would be better? What would be the best results from the boss? Their boss. Their boss. Restrictions. So there may not be a lot of things that they can do. What would be the best response from the BC regulator? There may be a better connection with the regulator, even though, you know. What exactly does Tam need to know about the regulator's decisions? What about the boss's decisions? Yeah, I feel like the decision is kind of going to be out of their hands, where you may have better luck with the regulator. So I don't know if you can just send your response to both of them and see what happens. I don't know how that works, but the cards, the energy seems to be better for the BC regulator for some reason, because I feel like, you know, there'll be a good connection there. Luck, timing, destiny, karma's on your side there. Ten of Pentacles, right? When you get to the root of the issue. Page of Pentacles, they may take their time. They may even take your response as their idea and not yours, because I just feel like there's a little bit of shadiness going on with the Page of Pentacles in the dark, but something's done, right? I don't know. That's what I got. Juliet. Let's see for Juliet. Am I the only side who missed and stuck? Does he miss Juliet? Will he come back to Juliet? Well, let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Juliet a message? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Juliet a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Juliet a message? I feel like he misses you and is very heartbroken as well. Like, it's not just you that's heartbroken, but I feel like he doesn't want to deal with his feelings. He's just burying them, right? The Page of Cups is in the dark, so he's repressing his feelings. He's holding them in. He's not allowing his emotions to heal or show or anything. With the King of Cups in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of them kind of, you know, passive aggressive about, like, oh, I don't care about Juliet, you know, she's nothing to me anymore, kind of thing. But I feel like deep down he is heartbroken about it, right? I feel like you were or are his Queen of Wands, even though he's in complete denial about it. You know, he's just wallowing in his own sorrow, trying to feel like he's healed, but not really. What does Juliet need to know? Does he really, truly miss Juliet? I feel like it's a yes, yes. I knew it was a yes. Will he come back to Juliet? Will he ever come back to Juliet? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? Will he come back to Juliet? The Ace of Pentacles is in the dark, so it's kind of having a lot of fears to come back towards you. Because I don't know if he said things about you just because he was in a, you know, an emotionally bad state from the heartbreak, and that's why he's like, if I didn't say the things I said or did the things I did, maybe I could come back. But I feel like they're hesitating because there's a lot of fears that are coming with that. Like, I feel like they feel like they've already missed their chance to come back. But that's what I got. Sean, let's see. What does Sean need to know right now in general? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Sean a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Sean a message? What does Sean need to know right now? You have the Three of Cups in the light. I can feel that for you. Getting out and socializing, party times, fun times ahead, right? Oh man, I can feel that. I just feel the sense of some good energy, some good times. Knight of Pentacles is in the dark. So I don't know if someone's just like being stuck, being stubborn, not really taking any chances, not taking any action towards you or anything. I don't know what their deal is, if they're just sulking because you're doing better than them, because I feel like you are. You're celebrating here. You know, the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like good times ahead, right? I feel the sense of the struggle's over, or you're dealing with the struggle of work-life balance really well. Because I just feel like there's a sense of you getting things done, achieving your goals, even having some free times maybe with raising your standards, raising the bar for yourself. The universe is in complete alignment with you, right? The star, there's a good balance, there's a good flow going on there. I feel like there's this energy of you not just having alignment about a renewal, like a new beginnings are coming, especially in finances, right? Work and finances are going to be improving with the Ace of Pentacles here. Maybe having a boost of new ideas, new inspiration, new creativity. But I just feel like there's, with these new feelings, there's a sense of abundance coming through. And you feel like there's maybe new doors opening up for you as well that are going to give you a better view of what you want to manifest moving forward. Yeah, right. I said new beginnings, new doors are opening, a new adventure. The Ace of Swords, some breakthroughs, right? Some brainstorming ideas, some sense of clarity of what's going on and everything else, right? I can feel that for you. Hi, gentle soul. How's it going? You donated. Thank you so much, gentle soul. Moonbeam, gentle soul said they donated. Twin soul. Moonbeam will put you up next, gentle soul. Let's see for twin soul. Future love reading. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give gentle soul a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give gentle soul a message? What is a future love? Future love. What does twin soul need to know in love and romance? The Knight of Swans. I feel like there is someone coming towards you, but they're taking their sweet old time for some reason. I don't know if it's just because they don't know where to find you, they don't know you exist, but they're trying to find someone who is as perfect as you, right? I just feel like with the Knight of Wands in the dark, they're kind of like playing it small, maybe a little bit scattered with their ambition, with opening up their heart, maybe a little bit of trust issues with opening up their heart a little bit, but I feel like they have good reason for that. I feel like they are looking for their empress, right? Someone who is creative and grounded and loving and nurturing. And I feel like once they find you, they will express their feelings and intentions towards you with the Page of Pentacles here. Because I just feel like they have a lot of ambition with love and romance. I feel like they're very sensual in their energy. Very crafty as well, like very good with their hands and that sort of energy as well. You have the Hierophant. Yeah. So I don't know if they're like going slow because they're earth signs. So I don't know if they're like a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. But I feel like they may have some of that on their chart. So they're looking for someone that, relates to their energy is what I'm feeling. I feel like they know that they have a lot of options, but they're looking for someone very much in particular. What does Twin Soul need to know about this new love coming in? What does Twin Soul need to know about this new love coming in? Yeah, they know they have options and they're trying to make the best decision. But I feel like they're looking for you, you know? I don't know if this, I feel like this is a new person because I feel like you haven't been with them before, but I feel like you may have had a past life before. Yeah, I feel like there's a rebirth energy, like you've had a past life together and they're coming around again. What does the angel say about this blessing energy that's coming through? Take action. Forgiveness and recovery. So I'm not quite sure what that has to do, so I don't know what's gonna happen there. But it does say take action. Forgiveness and recovery. I'm not sure how that resonates, but that's what I got. Maybe it is someone that you know in this life that wants a second chance with you as well. Like what? Hi, Miss Heard. Welcome. Cherry Blossom. Hello. What's going on with Cherry Blossom? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Cherry Blossom a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Cherry Blossom a message? What's next for Cherry Blossom in love this year? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is next for Cherry Blossom in love this year? True love, right? The Ace of Cups, true love energy. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Cherry Blossom a message? What's next in love for Cherry Blossom? The Judgment is in light. It's a very blessed connection that's coming through. Wow, look at that, right? Like, look at that. The Nine of Cups is in the light. I feel like there's this energy of success, getting things done, feeling very connected, very content in your love life moving forward. I feel like it's a matter of like filling all these cups up with self love and contentment and satisfaction is when you're going to meet this new love. Because I feel like it's a very spiritual connection with the Ace of Cups with the Judgment card here, right? I feel like there's going to be an overflowing amount of love and emotions and connection. And I feel like this person's going to open up their heart towards you. Um, yeah, right? The Judgment. I just feel like there's like a very connecting chance, like I don't know, just kind of like feeling like the two of you just completely belong to each other. The Page of Swords is in the dark though. So I don't know if this person's a little bit nervous, a little bit inconsistent in their energy. What is going on with the Page of Swords in the dark? Kind of feeling like the Page of Swords is a Gemini, I don't know. The Hierophant is in the dark. So yeah, they may be a little bit stubborn at first, but I feel like they have a lot of love to give, right? I feel like their work is very important, but I feel like their love life is very equally as important, right? I feel like they would put in the time, the energy, the things that they need to put into to have a great relationship. They may just move a little bit slower than you would like, but you know, sometimes slow and steady is the way to go, right? Yeah, the Page of Pentacles is in the dark. So I feel like this is a brand new person. Like they don't know that you exist, but once they see you, I feel like there will be a great connection there for sure. Page of Pentacles in the dark, I just feel like there's this energy of them. You know, they may procrastinate or they may not know exactly how they're feeling about this. They may not realize, like, I feel if they're earth sign, like a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, they may not realize that you're flirting right away. But the Seven of Pentacles is twice, right? They will really put in the work, they will put in the dedication. I feel like they'll be very loyal, they'll be very protective of you as well. It's just they'll be slow to get to know each other at first. But it seems to be a lot of love, a lot of passion, a lot of connection there. That is really cool. Nella. Let's see for Nella. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Nella a message? General for a job. What's coming for Nella for work? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What's coming in for Nella for work? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What's coming in for Nella for work? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What's coming in for Nella for work? What's going on here? Ooh, I feel like there's going to be a lot of things. A lot of things coming through, right? I feel like you're going to have a sense of freedom, but also a sense of temptations at the same time. Like, which one is the best offer kind of thing, right? Because I feel like you're going to have multiple offers. It's just a matter of figuring out which one you can stick with, which one will be worth your time and energy, you know, which one you can really connect with, right? I just feel like with the devil card in the dark here, I just feel this sense of um you know, kind of like breaking out of some sort of cycle or breaking outside of your comfort zone maybe a little bit, maybe testing you in that sort of way. But with the 7 of Cups in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of what are your realistic expectations when you're choosing which job is best for you? Because I feel like you will have options to choose from. Which one you can, you know, you may have to start at the bottom and work your way up, but which one has potential for growth and opportunities to move up? Which one will give you that sense of success, of fulfillment, right? With the 4 of Wands here, which one you can feel like you can really commit to, that gives you that stable foundation, that stable income coming in? Which one will boost your strength, your courage, you know, gives you infinite potential, is what I'm feeling. Yeah. You know, I feel like you're just gonna fight off the competition. Like I feel like there's gonna be a place where you apply to where they have like a lot of people applying, but you're gonna stand out more than the others for some reason. I feel like that's the one that may be the one that's gonna come towards you the strongest. Oh my god, though. Gentle soul. Let's see. My next door neighbor, Joe's, and Carolina have been acting mean, rude, and weird towards Gentle Soul. Why and what are they up to? Let's see for Gentle Soul. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, fae that want to come and give Gentle Soul a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Gentle Soul a message? Jose. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. So Gentle Soul's next door neighbor, Hazel, Jose, right? Jose, like the basketball, not basketball, the baseball player, right? Jose. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, genius, or fae that want to come and give Jose a message? No, give Gentle Soul a message about Jose. Why has it been acting mean and rude towards Gentle Soul? What's going on with Carolina? Why has Carolina been acting mean and rude and weird towards Gentle Soul? Carolina. Sorry, Carolina. Carolina. Why has Carolina been acting mean and rude towards Gentle Soul? For Jose, there's the 4 of Swords in the dark. For the 4 of Swords in the dark, I feel like they are I don't know if they've like been like overtired, because I feel like that's not a reason why, but this is one of the reasons why, is that they've been, putting off resting, putting off their own mental health, their own energy kind of thing. Like they've just been putting it off, and I feel like they're feeling overwhelmed, like they're just over everything. So I feel like they're not just in a bad mood, they're not just acting mean and rude towards you or weird. I feel like they're doing that to everyone because they're just like really overwhelmed with life, it seems. The Ace of Pentacles is in the dark, so they haven't had any good opportunities in a while. And I feel like life is just unfair right now. They're just going through the cycles of this thing of negativity. For Carolina, um, hopefully I'm saying that right. For the Five of Cups in the dark, I feel like, they're struggling with some emotions. I feel like they have a lot of regret, a lot of grief. I feel like they're processing some sort of grief. I feel like they're struggling with accepting some sort of change. I feel like both of them, it's not really like you specifically. I just feel like they're going through a lot of things in general. I feel like they're trying to make better choices moving forward with the Knight of Pentacles, but it's just not happening. Like I feel like they probably owe a lot of money. Um, the work situation may not be great, right? The Tower, I feel like they're just waiting for something to collapse. Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Gentle Soul a message? Are they plotting against Gentle Soul? Are they planting against Gentle Soul? I feel like they talk about you. The Two of Wands, they haven't made any decisions yet. They don't know what they're doing. There's an imbalance going on between the two of them. So I feel like the two of them don't even get along with each other. I feel like they talk about you. I'm not really feeling like they're plotting anything negative about you besides what they're already doing? Yeah. What is the advice to give to Gentle Soul? What is the advice given to Gentle Soul? Yeah, I think it's a matter of staying positive. Like, don't stress about it. Don't stay up all night thinking about it. Just kind of like let it go. I know it's hard to just keep your distance from them, but stay positive. Don't let them, put you in a negative mindset. Just stop being them. They're probably just trolling you for whatever reason. Keep your distance from them. I know it's hard when it's a um they're taking pictures of your house. They block your driveway. Oh man. I feel like if they're taking pictures of your house, then like call the police. Like that's a legal matter. For Amelia. Let's see for Amelia. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Amelia a message? What does the group of people What does a group of people think about Amelia? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Amelia a message? What does a group of people think about Amelia? What does a group of people think about Amelia right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Amelia a message? What do the group of people think about Amelia? I feel like they think that you're great. They think that you're great. You're perfect, right? You may be a little bit of a rebel, but that can be a good thing, right? I feel like if they like you, you're unique. You're your own person. I feel like they love. I don't know what's going on there, but I feel like they think that you're a great person. The Six of Wands. They feel like they admire you a lot, right? Six of Wands, they admire you. They think very highly of you with the Ace of Swords here. You know, maybe they wish they could help you or you could help them. With the Nine of Pentacles here being in the dark, maybe they struggle with some sort of thing that they wish that they could express or want your opinions with, or I don't know what they're struggling with there. But yeah, the Knight of Wands. um I feel like they think very highly of you, right? I feel like they see that you're achieving your goals, you're pursuing what you need to pursue, like you're very I feel like they really like your energy. There is a Hierophant in the dark though, but I feel like that's just them thinking that you're different. You stand out more than the other people. I feel like that's what they admire about you though. Like you don't just follow the trends, you do your own thing. Let's see what else does Amelia need to know right now. Yeah, the Four of Wands. I feel like they wish, like, like I feel like they would party with you if they had the opportunity. The Tower's in the dark, so I don't know if they're like, a little bit, tiny bit jealous because they feel like you're all these things and they're not. Or they feel like you wouldn't connect with them because you're different. I don't know. Because with the Tower in the dark, I just feel like there's this energy of them um wanting to like rebuild a relationship with you or rebuild something with you. Maybe wanting to speak the truth towards you of some sort. Nine of Cups. I don't know. They think very highly of you, it seems. MH. Will me and Alexis become best friends in the future? Let's see. For MH, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, names, or fae that want to come and give MH a message? Will MH and Alexis become best friends in the future? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, names, or fae that want to come and give MH a message? Will Alexis and MH become best friends in the future? I feel like there is a good connection between the two of you with the Ten of Pentacles here. Like I do feel like there is some sort of strong good connection going on. Um right? I feel like Alexis would always be there for you. Best friends, I'm not sure because the Two of Cups is in the dark, and I do feel like there may be some tension or conflict between the two of you in the future. But I feel like no matter what, they'd probably always be there for you. There is a High Priestess here, so I feel like when you're dealing with Alexis, trust your intuition. Trust what your inner wisdom, your inner knowledge is telling you about them. Because I feel like they may not always be completely honest with you. And I feel like with the moon in the dark, you may learn some truth about them that you didn't know before. That may cause a tension between the two of you. What does MH need to know about Alexis right now? What does MH need to know about Alexis right now? The Six of Pentacles is in the light. I feel like overall the two of you have a good energy with each other. There seems to be a good flow between the two of you. The Queen of Swords is in the light, so I feel like overall they are very honest with you. Maybe there's some things about them that they feel like they don't need to share with you right now. Um, there's a Hermit card too, so I just feel like listen to your inner wisdom when you're dealing with this person. Even though they do appear to be honest, they do feel like there's a good balance between the two of you. I feel like it's a matter of moving forward with caution. That's my watch. Vanessa. Let's see for Vanessa. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Vanessa a message? What is coming towards Vanessa? What's coming in towards Vanessa? You have the Seven of Pentacles. What's coming in towards Vanessa? You have the, like I said, the Seven of Pentacles here. So I feel like there's going to be some growth. I feel like patience will pay off for you. You do have the Empress in the dark, though. So why is this Empress in the dark? Why is the Empress in the dark? I don't know if there's been some money issues or work issues or what's going on there. Maybe some drama has been happening in the past. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like whatever was going on or is going on, you're going to overcome that, right? The Seven of Pentacles, I just feel the sense that there's going to be some progress, maybe some slow progress, but there's still going to be progress, right? There's going to be some growth. I feel like there's going to be something to look forward to. I feel like it has to do with your work or your finances or whatever that is for you, because I feel like it's just a matter of you choosing which path you want to take moving forward, right? The whole world's in your hands. Which direction do you want to move towards, this one, that one kind of thing. I feel like it's a matter of you, trying to figure out what options are available towards you, how determined you are to get through that path, because it will take work. It's going to take work, it's going to take planning, it's going to take nurturing, caring, all that sort of thing, right? I feel like it's a matter of how persistent you are, how determined you are to get that path going the way you want. You have the Temperance and the Light here, so I feel like your mind, heart, and soul is in the right place. Your spirit guides are guiding you and protecting you and trying to show you the light. I feel like something from your past may help with whatever this quest is for you, because I feel this sense of you, returning to the past for some wisdom. I don't know if it's a matter of connecting with your elders in your family or what's going on with that. But I feel like connecting to your roots, what keeps you grounded, where your true values come from, may help you with this growth as well. So I don't know if this is you starting your own business or what's going on there. Because I feel like it's a very difficult decision you have to make, but I feel like it's a matter of expanding your vision, like outside of the box kind of planning, like kind of think globally kind of thing. Right? You have a lot of strength. I feel like there's people you can connect with, collaborate with, network with, or whatever's going on there. What? Thank you, Gentle Soul, for your donation. I appreciate you. Thank you. What's coming for Gentle Soul? What's coming for Gentle Soul in the next 2 weeks? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Gentle Soul a message? What's coming for Gentle Soul in the next 2 weeks? Apparently love. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What's coming in for Gentle Soul in the next 2 weeks? What does Gentle Soul need to know right now? Next 2 weeks, right? I feel like you're going to be letting go of some guards. You may be readjusting not just readjusting your alignment, like your mind, heart, and soul, but also adjusting what boundaries you have, what guards you have up, which ones, you can loosen up a little bit. Because I just feel like with the Nine of Wands here, there's this energy of feeling tired, feeling defensive, feeling stressed maybe a little bit there. Maybe have some trust issues, so I feel like that may be hard to open up your heart completely to someone new. But I feel like you're going to have a choice to make. Like, yeah, are you going to give this person a chance? Or are you going to take your time to heal your heart a little bit more? So I feel like someone's going to offer you love and romance or like ask you on a date or something like that. It's going to be like, if you're feeling it or not, I feel like it's going to be a tough decision to open up your heart to this person, but I feel like it may open up a new path for you if you're willing to take it, right? Because I feel like with the Three of Wands here, it's kind of like you waiting for something that may not happen when you do have an opportunity here that may present itself towards you in the next 2 weeks. What's going on here with the Three of Wands in the dark? I just feel the sense of, you know, another person coming in. Like, I feel like you're, yeah, like you said before, I think there is somebody in your past, right? I don't know, somebody in your past may be on your mind, but there's a new person that's trying to come through. I just feel like there's this energy of there may have been some complications in the past. Maybe stuck on some broken promises. It could be someone that you blocked before as well, or someone who has blocked you in the past may have unblocked you in the next 2 weeks. I don't know. The Seven of Wands is in the light here, so I feel like even though you're gonna have your guards up, you're gonna be very defensive, very, you know, guarded. I feel like you're adjusting your guards though, so yeah. Then there's a Knight of Wands. So who is this Knight of Wands? I don't know if this is. I feel like you may have choices. Like I feel like you're gonna be stuck. Yeah, I thought there's gonna be two people. One's gonna be Jay, and one's gonna be a new person. So I feel like the new person may open up a new path for you, a new beginning for you. But I feel like because your heart's not fully healed, you're gonna be torn between the two. You know, I feel like Jay knows that they've been keeping you waiting. I feel like, you know, it's gonna be easier for you to let your guards down with Jay because he's familiar. But I feel like Jay hasn't changed. They're the same person they always were. So I feel like, I don't know. What exactly does Gentle Soul need to know about this person? What does Gentle Soul need to know about Jay's energy? The Wheel of Fortune. And maybe another good chance for you. I don't know. You have choices to make. Choices to make for sure. Which one your heart wants to move towards, I guess. And that's what I got. That's nice. Good. I'm glad. Hi, Lemon. Thank you so much for your donation. Lululemons, hello. Thank you for your donation so much. What do I need to know about P's feelings towards Lulu? I'm struggling with jealousy towards a third party. Let's see for Lulu. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, Fae? What does Lulu need to know about P's feelings towards Lulu? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or Fae that want to come and give Lulu a message? What does Lulu need to know about P's feelings towards Lulu? What does Lulu need to know about P's feelings right now? What are P's true feelings? I don't know if some of this is a little bit of your energy coming through or if it's all P's. You have the Magician and the Light. So you know the Magician can potentially play tricks and illusions and that sort of thing. So I'm not quite sure. We'll clarify on this though. With the Magician and Light, I do feel like there is an attraction that he does love you, does have a lot of feelings towards you, does see your full potential. You know, the Ace of Wands, a lot of romance, a lot of he's a Capricorn, you're a Cancer. Okay, yeah. Gotcha. That's probably why they came out as a Capricorn, right? I mean, a magician. I feel like that's why P came out as a magician, right? Because magicians, they can have a lot of love, a lot of attraction, a lot of, you know, love energy, but then they don't really show them. They don't express them all that much, right? They bottle up their feelings and they lock it up and they duct tape it and they seal it shut, right? Um, yeah. So I could see that, but I feel like there is a lot of passion, a lot of love, a lot of fiery sparks going on there. There does seem to be an emotional imbalance though. So I know a Capricorns, and I feel like Cancers, I know like all Cancers are different, all Capricorns are different, but I feel like in my experience with both, Capricorns and Scorpios are not really good with expressing their emotions emotionally, right? I feel like you both kind of like to do things for each other rather than, saying I love you, like verbally expressing feelings. I don't know if that is the imbalance that's coming on or not. You have the Seven of Wands and the Light too, so I feel like, you're guarded. I feel like he is guarded as well. Like you're both guarded on your feelings and your thoughts and all that sort of thing. But I feel like the cycle between the two of you is not completed. Like there's still some things going on between the two of you that still needs to be worked out. Let's see for Lulu. What does Lulu need to know about P's true feelings? What does Lulu need to know about P's true feelings moving forward? Yeah, the stars in the dark. What is P's true feelings for this third party? What are P's true feelings for this third party? The Knight of Swords. So for the stars in the dark. So I feel like they don't have a lot of hope, a lot of faith of what's going on there. Yeah, I feel like there's a confusing energy because I feel like he has a lot of feelings for you and this third party. But I feel like there's a lot more love towards you than the third party. I feel like the third party is just easier for them to connect to or just easier for them to open up to, maybe, than it is for them to open up towards you. Because I feel like they would love to have this Two of Cups energy, but because of the imbalance and the trust issues and maybe the jealousy, like you expressed, I don't know, that they have too much guards up there with that. Because the Eight of Pentacles are willing to put in the time towards you, right? They're willing to put in the time. They want to, like, I feel like they want to know you more. They want you to know them more too. Like, they want to not feel restricted. They want to feel more empowered with this because the cycle between the two of you is not completed. But, there is the Knight of Swords, so it's like, they feel more open with them, maybe. Maybe they feel more connected on an intellectual level than an emotional level, if that makes sense. But that's what I got. Is there anything else you want me to clarify on? Hello? Yeah. Like I said, I feel like the third party here is the Knight of Swords. Does a third party want to take action towards P? Does a third party want to take action towards P? Does a third party want to take action towards P? The Eight of Pentacles is in the dark, so they don't really have any intentions of wanting a relationship with P, it seems. I feel like they do have a connection. Like, I feel like they match each other on an intellectual level, like more talking and are they trying to sabotage a relationship? I would say no because of the Eight of Pentacles, but are they trying to sabotage their relationship? Are they trying to sabotage their relationship? It's the Knight of Swords again. Knight of Swords would be a yes, but I don't really feel like there's a lot of love, a lot of passion, a lot of romance there. I feel like it's more that they, their minds can't keep up with each other. I mean, Capricorns and Scorpios can be a very good match together, right? They really can be. Like, they have a lot of similarities, but they have a lot of differences as well. Where Capricorns are very much into work, routine, structure, where we're Cancers, I mean. Cancers and Scorpios are really good. I mean, Cancers and Capricorn. Oh my god, I'm saying all the signs now. Capricorns and Cancers are a very good match. They do. They have a lot of similarities, but also a lot of differences. So it's kind of like trying to navigate each other. I feel like the both of you have to open up, right, to make this work. The Eight of Swords is in the dark, so it's kind of like unleashing both of your true feelings and intentions towards each other. Your friends. Oh man, yeah. um, I I feel like I feel like Capricorn does have a lot of romantic feelings towards you, but a lot of intellectual connections with um, you know. So I don't know if it's a matter of like trying to find that medium with each other. I feel like you touch their heart a little bit more than the Scorpio, I guess it is. But, they can keep them intellectually entertained. That's what it seems to be. Yeah, I feel like a one is more, you know, that's just what it seems to be here with the cards. Like you both have a lot to offer, and it's just kind of like trying to figure out how the two of you connect, right? I feel like it's a matter of spending more time with the Capricorn without the third party, if that's possible, just to see how you connect that way. But that's what I got. Thank you so much for your donation. For Dana, free spirit. Hello, welcome. I would love a message from my spirit team. What do they really want Dana to know? I am Sun in Scorpio, rising in Pisces, and Moon. Let's see for Dana. Virgo, Moon, Pisces, rising. Okay, let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Dana a message? What does Dana's spirit team want Dana to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Dana a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Dana a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Dana a message? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Dana's spirit team want them to know right now? Ooh, I feel like there's a lot of things going on here, right? With the King of Cups in the dark, you're a Scorpio sun. Yeah, I feel like that is you, right? I feel like they're putting you at the top here with your emotions. I don't know if you've been feeling a little like you're feeling like you're losing that sense of control, or if you're trying to regain that sense of control, or what's going on there. Because I just feel like there's these emotions that are running its course for some reason. Because I just kind of feel like there's this energy of trying to figure out what exactly you're feeling and what's going on there. Because I feel like, yeah, not knowing how you're feeling about what's next. And I feel like they want you listen to your intuitive abilities, right? I don't know if you do any scrying or anything like that, but I feel like it's kind of like listening to your inner self, your inner wisdom, your intuition. So I feel like you may have two paths to choose on moving forward. And I feel like your spirit team is trying to guide you on which path to choose. But I feel like maybe you're not seeing it, or you're not trusting it, or what's going on there a little bit there. Because you have the Judgment in the dark too. I feel like there's this energy of, losing faith, like not really trusting, following your heart where your heart wants you to go, and being torn between you know, your practical, protective Scorpio energy with your more passionate, romantic Pisces energy about how you want to move forward, right? Because the Knight of Cups is in the light. I mean, in the dark, not in the light. It's in the dark. I read the cards to dark to you, to the light to, I mean, to the light to you, to the dark to me. Yeah, so I feel like with the Knight of Cups here in the dark, I just feel the sense of no, not really feeling it, not really wanting to let your guard down when it comes to creativity or romance or anything like that. And I feel like there's been some hard times in the past that you still haven't overcome from. I don't know if there's been relationship issues in the past or what were the challenges that were there. Why is the Five of Pentacles here in the light? Yeah, you may feel like you have restrictions. I don't know if the restrictions are in the love department or the work department. What is going on with the Eight of Swords restrictions? Because I feel like you feel powerless about something, feeling very anxious, maybe creating some mental blocks of what path is ready for you to be opened up to. The Four of Pentacles, yeah, being very protective, very guarded. I feel like they want you to release some of these guards, release some of this control, and be a little bit more flexible. The Six of Pentacles, I feel like they want to put your focus on yourself, on your growth, and what's going on there. Expressive with your emotions? Yeah. That is good. I don't know if any of this makes any sense, but I feel like they're wanting you to let something go and move forward. I feel like they want you to boost your creativity. You're more opened with your heart because I feel like there's a path they're trying to guide you towards. And I feel like they feel like you're missing the signs, you're missing the symbols. Yeah. That is what I got. One on one. Hello. Nada, right? What are Ahmed's feelings into Nada? So for Nada, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Nada a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Nada a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Nada a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Nada a message? I feel like Ahmed's feelings towards you is protection, right? I feel like they're guarded. They don't allow anyone into their heart easily. I feel like they're, you know, they're being very Capricornish, right? The Four of Pentacles is the Capricorn. That's why I said they're feeling very Capricornish. You know, they're feeling very guarded. They're feeling very protective, a little cautious. They don't open their heart very easily to anyone, not just you. It's just the nature of a Capricorn, right? I feel like they're trying to decide where their heart is when it comes to you and what they're feeling towards you for whatever's going on there. There's the King of Wands in the dark. So I feel like there's this energy of I don't know, sometimes the Capricorn be a little bit dramatic with their thoughts and opinions about things. Or what's going on with that? Because I just feel like with the King of the King of Wands, they can be a little bit self-centered, right? I feel like they can be a little bit condescending sometimes. So that maybe was making you question what their true feelings are towards you. You know, I feel like, yeah, I feel like, you know, they're being Capricorn, right? The Hierophant family, traditions, routines, all that sort of thing is very important for them. So I feel like they're not quite sure where you fit in with everything. Let's just clarify what's going on with the Six of Wands in the dark. Capricorns are also one of the signs that are highly misunderstood because they're not very expressive with their emotions. I'm kind of feeling that energy coming through with the Six of Pentacles. I mean, the Six of Wands. I feel the Six of Pentacles too because I feel like it's more balanced, but I feel like it's not kind of thing. So I don't know. Yeah, I feel like there's love that wants to come through here. I feel like they do have a lot of love, a lot of romantic feelings towards you. They're just very guarded and they don't have a lot of faith, and that's just the nature of a Capricorn not having a lot of faith, right? Capricorns can be very ambitious, very responsible, very, all these good things, but then they're not really good at opening up their shells, you know? Yeah. I feel like they may sometimes have trouble expressing themselves towards you, but they do have a lot of love. There's a lot of passion, a lot of romance there. I don't know if they need more time or I feel like they are very protective of you. I do feel like they do spend a lot of time working and trying to find work and, trying to be productive in that area as well, but that's what I got. Thank you everyone for being here. I will be back tomorrow for more free readings. It was nice to meet you, Dana. Nice to meet you, Dana. Sorry, SK. I will be back tomorrow for more free readings. But yeah, thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all so much. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow for more free readings. Maybe we'll do Witchy Wednesday. I don't know. But hope you all have a great night, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone. Thank you. Bye.